In this video, I'm going to talk about how to forecast a data which has both seasonality and trend pattern in them. Okay, so let's first again look at the data and see if both seasonality and trend exist. So this is my data, and this is a quarterly data. So basically, this is year one, quarter one. My sales is 4.8. Year one, quarter two. My sales is 4.1. So on and so forth. Right? So first we are going to select the whole data set and then go to insert and then do a plot, right? Do a time series plot. So what we see here is that the data has seasonality because so quarter one, two, quarter three, quarter four. So four is a peak. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4 is a peak. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4 is a peak. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4 is a peak. So all the quarter fours are peaks and all the quarter twos are lows, right? So basically, this data definitely has a seasonality pattern in it. It also has a trend because it's not stagnant, right, over time. It is going upwards over time. So this data has both trend and seasonality. So how to forecast a data which has both trend and seasonality? All right. So because it has seasonality, we are going to create the seasonal dummies. Again, because it's a quarterly data, we are going to have to create 3 dummies to represent the 4 quarters. So let's create those dummies. I'm going to insert 3 columns. Okay, so there is another, so I'm going to just insert 4 columns and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to do here quarter 1 dummy. And then quarter 1 dummy, it's going to be 1 if the quarter is 1, otherwise it's going to be 0. Okay? So if quarter equals to 1, then it's 1, otherwise it's 0. Again, you just fill it up. Quarter 2 dummy. So if your quarter equals to 2, then it's 1, otherwise it's 0. Again, you can fill it up. And then quarter 3 dummy is going to be if your quarter equals to 3, then it's 1, otherwise it's. So these 3 dummies represent the full data because quarter 4 can be represented by 0, 0, 0. So quarter 1 is represented by 1, 0, 0. Quarter 2 is represented by 0, 1, 0. Quarter 3 is represented by 0, 0, 1. And quarter 4 can be represented by 0, 0, 0. Okay? So all of them has unique representation. All right. So this is the seasonal part, right? So this will, if we do a regression where Y is sales and these 3 quarter dummies are X, then that regression is going to take care of the seasonal effect. But what about the trend effect? So if you remember to capture the trend effect, what we have to do is in a regression, you have to incorporate time as an independent variable, right? So that's what we need to do. We need to incorporate time as an independent variable. So what we're going to do here is create periods. And the periods are going to be just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so just to represent, this is my first data, second data, third data, fourth data, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to do this plus 1. And then just put it up. Okay. So now I also have the periods. So this is my sales for period 1. This is my sales for period 2. This is my sales for period 3. And so on and so forth. So now, because my data has again both seasonality and trend in the regression, what I'm going to do is take cells as y or dependent, and take all 3 quarters as well as the periods as independent. Okay, so let's do that. So let's go to data analysis and then choose regression. Okay, so my y is going to be cells and my x is going to be all of this, right? All 3 dummies as well as periods. I did include levels, so I have that. And then I'm gonna put it up here. Okay, all right. So there you go. So my regression equation is gonna be cells equals to 6.069 minus 1.363 multiplied by quarter 1 dummy minus 2.03375 multiplied by quarter 2 dummy minus 0.304 multiplied by quarter 3 dummy plus 0.145 multiplied by periods. Okay, so this is going to be my regression equation, right? So now if you have to let's say forecast, let's forecast for year 5 quarter 1. Okay, so we're going to forecast for year 5 quarter 1. So my periods is going to be what? So for year 5 quarter 1, I have my periods as 17, right? So it's the next period, which is 17. So we are again going to forecast for the full year 5. Okay, so we're going to forecast for year 5 quarter 1, year 5 quarter 2, year 5 quarter 3, and year 5 quarter 4. Okay, so my periods are going to be 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay. All right, so what's going to be my cells for year 5 quarter 1? It is going to be 6.069 minus, so because it's year 5 quarter 1, I'm only going to include the quarter 1 dummy coefficient, right? So minus 1.363 multiplied by 1. Then it's going to be minus 2.033 multiplied by 0 minus 0.304 multiplied by 0 plus 0.145 multiplied by the period is 17, so it's going to be 17. So this is going to be your forecast for year 5 period, quarter 1. So similarly, your forecast for year 5 quarter 2 is going to be 6.069 minus 1.363 multiplied by 0 minus 2.033 multiplied by 1 minus 0.304 multiplied by 0 plus 0.145 multiplied by 18. All right. Similarly, this one would be 6.069 minus 1.363 multiplied by 0 minus 2.033 multiplied by 0 minus 0.304 multiplied by 1 plus 0.145 multiplied by 19. And finally, the last quarter's forecast is going to be 6.069, and all the quarter values are going to be 0, right? All the quarter dummies are going to be 0. So minus 1.363 multiplied by 0 minus 2.033 multiplied by 0 minus 0.304 multiplied by 0 plus 0.145 multiplied by 20. Okay. So these are all your forecasts for year 5. And this is how you forecast data which has both seasonality and trend.